hear so many excuses about why you can't eat healthier, but the top 3, these irk me the most. Number 1, eating healthy is expensive. If you can afford to get Starbucks every morning, Burger King for lunch, you can go out on the weekends eating and drinking drinks, drinking that alcohol, you can afford to eat healthy. Now, there are some people who have limited budgets, so create a plan. You write out your meals, you make a grocery list, and you stick to it. While this is easier for people who are just like single, I understand it's a little bit harder for people who have families like myself. One way that you can cut down on expenses are avoid buying pre-packaged or pre-processed healthier meal options. Like really focus on whole food like fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, beans, seeds, things like that. Now sometimes you're gonna have to make it from scratch too, okay? Put those beans in a crock pot before you go to work. You come back, they'll be done. They'll be done. Also, if you really don't have it, just leave it out. Sometimes you gotta have 5-layer dip instead of 7-layer dip. I get it. We all been there. The second thing is, I'm tired of people saying it's nasty. There are 16,000 million gazillion recipes all over Beyonce's internet. You got Pinterest, Google, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. You got all these platforms with all these people sharing free recipes. You telling me you can't find a handful that you actually like the way it tastes? And if you really having problems finding healthy food, just start by replacing ingredients in your current recipe. I never thought I could eat tacos without sour cream and cheddar cheese, but here I am. The third excuse is not everybody have access to healthier food. I see people talk about this in comments. There are some people who live in food deserts. That is true. There are some people, but the majority of people don't live in food deserts. Like the people who leave the comments is not even applicable to y'all. I'm gonna just use my experience. When I first started eating healthier, I did not live by any grocery store that had like fresh produce or the things that I was trying to incorporate in my diet or lifestyle. I started driving like 20-30 minutes out of my way to go and get fresh produce, y'all. There's even times where I would leave that job on my lunch break, rush 15 minutes to a Sprouts that was in that neighborhood, and come back. I use my whole lunch break going to go find healthy foods. And on the days where it was like hot outside, I kept a cooler in my trunk so I could put my cold food in there until it was time for me to get home. Like I was about that. And if that wasn't an option, nowadays you have the choice to buy food online. Right now, I don't live close to a Whole Foods, but if I really need something or really want something from Whole Foods, I have to pay that $10 fee. Go ahead and place my order, and then I'll do that once or twice a month. When you're just getting started or when you're transitioning into a healthier lifestyle, you don't always have to just dive right in. Start by making smaller adjustments. I even started with like canned fruits and vegetables that were in water and not like added salt and added sugar. Like I started with those. I couldn't always buy organic. Do the best you can with what you got. You know what I'm saying? I would be lying to you if I told you that it'll just be super easy. It's not. But these excuses are literally keeping you stuck. I constantly hear people saying, oh, I've tried everything, when you really haven't. Because when it's a priority to you, you'll find a way. Trust me. Stop making excuses and start making adjustments. If you need help on how to get started, you can grab my planner. I made it easy, step-by-step guide for you.